Welcome back to my channel, guys. Wildlife biologist, and if you guys didn't know, I was an animal control officer just 15 years ago. That's how I started out, so we gotta remember what we used to do. And so today we're going to talk about the 10 most dangerous dog breeds. I've dealt with many of these dogs in dog bites. Unfortunately, many of them nasty, one of which I'll talk about later. Warning, there are some pictures that may upset some people. So if some graphic articles about dog bites don't they upset you, please don't watch this. I'll start out by saying that there's an average of 43 dog bites that are fatal every year in the United States, and with over probably a million dog bites, many of which are not reported. Big factor of this is people not knowing how to take care of their dogs. I had a neighbor in Arizona that fostered dogs. He would get new dogs all the time. He had a Malamute at one point, and I told him it appeared very aggressive. He should watch out for it. He ignored me, brushed me off. 2 weeks later, I saw him covered in bandages. The dog had attacked one daughter. Another daughter had gotten onto the dog to try to help her. It had then gone for her neck. He got involved. His whole arm, face was all bit up. In total, he said it was over 300 stitches. I never want to say I told you so. I think he learned his lesson, which is a terrible way to learn it. Dogs can be trained properly if you start out with them. Any dog can. But just because a dog looks cute and you think, great, I'll take that one dog home, doesn't mean you should. It doesn't mean you're equipped to train it. So starting off, number 10 is the American Bulldog. Muscular breed, large, mastiff style. Their ancestors were brought by the British, the North American colonies, to work on farms, ranches. They can weigh up to 100 pounds. Here's an example of an American Bulldog that killed their 51-year-old owner in New York just 6 months ago. Number 9 is the Great Dane, the largest dog on this list. Despite its large size, typically they're protective, known to be gentle giants, and they can weigh up to 175 pounds. However, just like any large breed, they pose a danger if not properly trained, socialized, or they've experienced abuse. Just 2 days ago, there was a fatal attack in Ormond Beach, Florida, near Daytona, where an infant 5 months old was killed by its grandmother's Great Dane. Just another reason. Never leave your baby alone with a dog that you don't know. Ever. Number 8, properly named the Boxer. Yes, after the human fighters. These medium-sized boxers have ancestors that can be traced back to the ancient Assyrians as long as 2,000 years ago. Now, just one example. Here's a 56-year-old man. A couple examples. 56-year-old man was killed by his boxer. 4-year-old boy was killed by 3 boxers that got loose and attacked him in Louisiana. And a former teacher in Arizona was killed by Higgs boxer when he tried to break up a fight. And lastly, a 52-year-old lady in South Carolina, just 6 months ago, was killed by boxers. Number 7 moves on the list is the Alaskan Malamute. Now, similar to Huskies, they're strong, independent, have a high prey drive, which means they have to be worked with experienced owners. Again, the victim here is a 6-month-old baby, killed by a Malamute. The dog, of course, was subsequently put down. Awful. Number 6, here we have the Siberian Husky. These very intelligent, independent, very aggressive if not socialized, and have a crazy high prey drive. I was surprised to learn when I was working in Greenland as a biologist just 3 years ago that if sled dogs get loose, they are killed by the Dutch police when they find them. And they have to be. And the dog owners are completely acceptable with this. They know how aggressive they are. They've killed many people. Once they get loose, they're considered worthless to the dog owners because they know how nasty they are. They're kept outside. They're not friendly dogs in Greenland. I was surprised. It's also not hard to find fatal dog bites for Huskies. 2 recent ones, Minnesota, USA, February, another one in Alberta, Canada, 51-year-old man killed. Number 5 might surprise you is the Chow Chow. Now, the Chow Chow Spitz type dog breed originally from northern China. Very sturdy built, square in profile, has got broad skull, small triangular ears that are erect, rounded tips. The breed is known for a very dense double coat, either smooth or rough. They can weigh 70 pounds. The Chow Chow is also the owner in my head that I talked about earlier of the worst human bite I've ever seen. 4-year-old girl was trick-or-treating. Her family, they opened the door. Chow bit her on the face, pulled her over the doggy gate. Had a fang go through her eye. That was 16 years ago in New Canaan, Connecticut. So wherever that girl is, I hope that you are doing well. You don't remember any of it. She'd be 19, 20 right now, maybe, which is crazy. Also, I have another one on here is that 12-year-old baby that was killed by its dog's mom. Doberman Pinscher. Moving on. Number 4, just like all dog breeds on the list, you can see well-trained ones. It's a medium, large, working dog. It was bred in 1890 by Louis Doberman, a tax collector. It's got a long muzzle, ideally for a gracefully gait. Now, the ears are traditionally cropped and the tail's docked. Practices are illegal in some places. I never understood why people do that, just like I don't understand circumcision. In 2019, here we have Elaine Richmond, 66 years old, killed by her Doberman Pinscher in Texas. Number 3, German Shepherd. German Shepherd, also known as Britain as the Alsatian, is a German breed. Of course, medium to large size. Males get well over 80 pounds. I've got a video link below of Cesar Millan, says it's the most dangerous dog he's ever worked with. Had mauled his owner, one of many fatal attacks. German Shepherd I've included in 2024. Washington State man is fatally attacked by his German Shepherd, and there have been 24 fatalities in the U.S. in the last 10 years from them. The Rottweiler, number 2. The Rottweiler is a breed of domestic mastiff type, regarded as medium to large sized dog. Known in German as Rottweiler Metzgerhund, meaning Rottweiler's butcher dogs. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Because their main use was to herd livestock and pull carts laden with butchered meat. Okay? Males can get to 100 to 130 pounds, making them the second largest dogs, of course, on this list. One on here is a case for 2 Rottweiler attacks, killing owners in just 8 days. Yes, 2 separate attacks, 2 adults in just 8 days. And the number 1, the American Pit Bull Terrier. American Pit Bull Terrier is a dog breed recognized in the UK Kennel Club and the American Dog Breeders Association, but not AKC, or not the American Kennel Club. It's a medium-sized short-haired dog. It's a solid build whose ancestors apparently came from England. Males get 60 pounds. Females, only 50. One of the smaller dogs on this list. They're responsible for 67% of all fatal dog bites in the U.S. 380 fatal dog bites in the United States are from pit bulls in the last 10 years. So by comparison to Rottweilers, are responsible for 51, which still makes them number 2, at 9%. But again, the Rottweiler and Pit Bull numbers are 70% of all fatal dog bites in the United States, but they make up only 6% of all the dogs owned in the United States. I know, quick talk on Chihuahuas, because people say, oh, well, these Chihuahuas try to bite me one time. Yeah, it's because people thought, oh, they're so cute when they were little and didn't correct that behavior when they were small. And then they have little nippy things. But you're not going to hear about that little 4-pound dog that kills all these people, like pit bulls, etc. So let me know what y'all think. I don't mind any of the hate. These are just the animals, and these are the facts that I've seen. Take care.